Gun violence is a serious issue amongst us in the U.S. On a daily basis, you can see the impact it puts on communities, and there are people who want to take action. It's important for whoever's in legal and political positions to take on a role to create legislations that prevent gun violence and from others losing their lives. But imagine two people set their mind to a goal that affects the country in a positive way. Well, this is what these two men here did. Former NYC Mayor Mike Bloomberg and former Boston Mayor Thomas Menino saw a vision and used their political platforms to make a change in ending gun violence. This created Mayors Against Illegal Guns in 2006. 2007 is when Congress repealed limitations for law enforcement's access to gun trace data, which the appeal was denied 2 years later. In 2011, Mayors Against Illegal Guns created a landmark undercover investigation giving space to find illegal online gun sales. Although Mayors Against Illegal Guns are making an impact in the legislative field, Shannon Watts made a difference within the community. She is a mother of 5 and was affected by the tragic shooting at Sandy Hook in Newtown, Connecticut. Her being a stay-at-home mom, her social media presence turned into a national movement, including her Moms vs. Starbucks campaign, where she got Starbucks to agree to keep their cafes gun-free and safe for families. 2013 was the year that Mothers Demand Action and Mayors Against Illegal Guns joined together and brainstormed to launch Everytown for gun safety. Within the same year of their launch, they, for the following states, passed a law that kept guns out of the possession of domestic abusers. These states were Indiana, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, Wisconsin, and Washington State. 2015 was the year that Everytown partnered with Spike Lee and the NBA to make a commercial on ending gun violence. Let's take a look at this commercial.
I heard about a shooting involving a 3-year-old girl over the summer. My daughter Riley is that age.
There was a point when I felt that I was going to die.
My parents used to always say a bullet doesn't have a name on it.
Someone put a bullet in the back of my 14-year-old son's head.
The gun should never be an option.
We're Americans. We don't have to live like this.
We can all make a difference.
In the United States, 88 people die of gun violence every day.
We can end gun violence.
The journey for Everytown's direct action didn't end here. Since the beginning of their social media presence, they have established a need for censorship on social media platforms. Well, in 2016, Facebook and Instagram's company agreed to ban all gun sales by unlicensed sellers. In 2018, Everytown held March of Our Lives marches around the world, leading to 2.5 million participants. Let's look at this ABC News March of Our Lives segment that took place in the U.S.
We've been fighting. We've been fighting since Columbine, since Sandy Hook, since Pulse.
Among the young people center stage, the 9-year-old granddaughter of Dr. Martin Luther King.
My grandfather had a dream that his 4 little children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream that enough is enough.
And there was this powerful moment. Parkland survivor Emma Gonzalez silently demonstrating the amount of time it took the gunman to turn her world upside down.
Since the time that I came out here, it has been 6 minutes and 20 seconds.
By 2021, the Everytown Gun Safety Support Fund granted $70,000 to 501c3 organizations that prioritize supporting survivors of gun violence. This same fund, within the same year, was a partner and a financial support for a Netflix cartoon movie, If Anything Happens, I Love You, which focused on the grief in relation to gun violence. Here is a trailer for the movie. This movie was nominated for Academy Award and won. These are just a few of the things that Everytown has done. With such a great impact, it's important for us to find multiple ways to prevent gun violence and taking multiple lives. My only question is, what's next for Everytown for gun safety in the U.S.?